So American University is a private school located in the heart of our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. We have about 13,000 students and about 3,500 faculty and staff. The students have been driving the use of technology at American University through online learning, through just use of online resources, and primarily the use of our wireless infrastructure. Back in 2001, when we decided we would deploy a wireless infrastructure across campus, we decided that we would have 100% coverage indoors, outdoors, and through all the dormitories. We had great success and had good feedback from the students. However, at the time, there weren't many devices and users actually using it. So the architecture was there, it was available. And as time went on, as we got into 2003, 2004, wireless became more heavily used than even our wired network in some scenarios. As we moved into 2008, we basically saw maximum capacity. So we hit a point where we just could not sustain any more concurrent users on the system, and we flatlined. So our curve was going up, and we saw more and more connected devices every year, and then we hit a flat line. We went through a long RFP process. We looked at the incumbent, which was Cisco, and we looked at the Aruba solution, and in the end found that the Aruba solution we felt was the best fit, had the best feature set, and some of the technologies that were included in the system were a good fit for American University. So some of the features that we liked about the Aruba system and drove us to our decision were the adaptive radio management feature, ARM, WIP, the wireless intrusion protection piece, and the firewalling that is built into controllers, and also just the reporting and management that we get through Airwave. So the Airwave system, we have Airwave Enterprise deployed, allows seamless management of all the APs and endpoints, and really detailed reporting so that we can see exactly what's going on the network. And one of the things that we loved about the Aruba deployment was the seamless roaming that we get between our controllers and between the APs without having users need to re-authenticate or reconnect or re-IP. That it just happens seamlessly, and they enjoy it, but they also expect it. In the past, wireless was thought of as a convenience, and today wireless is thought of as a necessity. It's required in the classrooms, it's required in the dormitories for the students. When we looked at the landscape back in 2004, 2005, we still had many students plugging their devices into the wall, and the devices came with Ethernet ports that they could connect to the wall. Devices today, many of them don't have the ability to connect to a wired connection. So the mindset of the student and the devices they're bringing has changed greatly. Many of our students come with multiple devices. They could have 2, they could have 3. We've seen instances where students have up to 5 devices connecting on the network at any given time. People who have been here and seen what it was like in the past have commented that it's far easier to use, easier to log into. We use 802.1x to authenticate, so it happens seamlessly in the background, and makes it easier for them to roam from their classroom to, say, a common area where they want to maybe sit and take some notes, back to their office and back again. And we've had very positive feedback from faculty and staff on the performance of the new system.